I think he's the most intriguing to see what he can do, the jump he can make. We saw, a flash in the pan of it last year in the Giants game where he had 13 pressures in a single game. He transformed his body, and now he's looking to be more of a pass rusher. He's looking to be more of a quick twitch guy. And we got Dan Campbell talking about Alim's transformation and what it means to his game.
Well, first of all, the thing that Alim's not talking about is one of the first reasons he did that was for this underwear photo shoot that he had before he got here. All right, he probably won't admit to that, but it started there and now it's blended into his play. No, he's not lost his strength, and he's got more twitch. He's got more twitch. You can see it. He's getting an edge on rush, and he's just as powerful. He can anchor in there. I think for Alim, it's always going to be, man, it's good, and it's good to see, and you can see the movement skills. But remember, don't ever forget who you are and what it starts with, man. He's got to be able to anchor in there and hit the blocks. That's got to be first and foremost, But, man, it's good.
It's good, and it's good to hear that. That was Dan Campbell talking about Lee McNeill and his body transformation over the summer. And what I like to hear, obviously, is the quick twitch stuff. He said he's twitchy, he's faster, you see him getting in the holes and stuff like that, but he didn't lose any of his power. He's still just as powerful. So you love to hear that, because if the guy's in better shape and now you put, a big guy like Broderick Martin next to him, or Isaiah Buggs that can be a run stuffer, and you have Alim as your kind of rush guy, it'll definitely help out and definitely make things better for the defensive line.
And more proof of that too is like when you're making your assessments of this, it's because of what you're seeing in practice, right? That's your only option, is to make that assessment, and you just so happen to be doing these things against one of the best, if not the second to third best offensive line in the league. Mm-hmm. In fact, this is some of Mike O'Hara's and 10-20 minutes takeaways from practice today too. I was gonna read this one out loud. It's today I woke up and put my foot in my shoe. I'm kidding. This is from 10-20 minutes Mike O'Hara's takeaways from Detroit Lions camp today. It says, defensive surge. I thought the defensive line had their best day of camp Thursday during a scrimmage like practice in Allen Park. Led by Aiden Hutchinson, Detroit's defensive line was disruptive all day, both blowing up plays with sacks not actually hitting the QB and stuffing runs in the hole. Hell yeah. There was one team period where Hutchinson beat Penei Sewell to the quarterback for 2 sacks and a 3-play stretch.
13 and a half. 13 and a half. I'm not talking inches on Broderick Martin. I'm talking about sacks for Aiden Hutchinson this year. That man is going to be a problem. And now if you have, Kylie walking into the studio, it's extremely impressive to see. No, if you have a guy like Alim McNeill who can be that interior pass rush, you have a guy in Broderick Martin who can take more than one dude in the hole. Hell yeah. He can command those double teams that frees up Aiden Hutchinson, James Houston, Romeo Okwara, Charles Harris, whoever it is on the outside to get those one-on-one blocking schemes, and we know that they're talented enough to beat guys one-on-one. So I'm excited to see it. It all really depends on those interior guys. If they can clog up enough holes, if they can make enough guys focus on them to free up our pass rushers for one-on-one situations, it's going to be a long day for opposing quarterbacks.